Okay, so after tearing my hair out a bit trying to get the Octane thing working, I thought I'd do a how-to. So the first thing you need to do is download Blender, the version 4.5.5, its latest version. So this one here, I'll put a link to the thing. And then once you've downloaded that and installed it, you then need to go to the release page, and then down at the bottom you need to download the plugin for Blender, right? And download the Prime version. I'm just concerned with the free version, of which can only run on one GPU. So the professional one is unlimited, obviously, but costs a subscription. Although they do have a sale on, I think. So you can get it for like $16 a year, a month for a year, I think. Anyway, so download the add-on, download the server, which is a zip, I would have thought they'd have an install, but it's just a zip thing. So unpack the zip and run the Octane server. It will then come up with a little prompt. It'll be down here, this one here, and it'll have an activate. Right click, and it'll have a login. And I think you have to have a login. It seems to remember my login, so make sure you have an account. So then once it's running, there, go. Here's the thing, and then go to the new scene, start path tracing. So that's the path tracing thing here, and it's working because it just took so long for me to get this. Well, it was just basically you make sure you're using the latest server, the latest plugin, and this release of Blender, and an up-to-date NVIDIA Studio drivers as well. And then it works. So I had a mismatch between my server and the add-on, and so this was all just after seeing is it Steve Scott's his Gaussian Splat demonstration. I thought, oh great, because I've obviously been messing with Gaussian Splats. So this is extra time, so you can switch off if you're not into Gaussian Splats, right? So this thing was the geometry Gaussian Splats. Stick it there. And then we go into the we're in the wrong thing. We need to go into not the world. Cut that. We need to stick it in here. Let's do it on the texture on the box. Oops. Okay, so Gaussian Splat into the displace. I think it was, and then locate the thing. No, you go. Here's one I did earlier. It's quite a large one, so I was curious to see how well it performs. And then you had to go to the data properties on the object and change it to materials, Gaussian Splats, and then it should work, he says, and it's not working. Why is it not working? Am I going to... Oh, here we go. So this is obviously far faster than the Kiri add-on. There's quite a lot of floaters in this one. And is the colour space about? I mean, it's a bit of a mess, this one. But yeah, it was like I walked around with my GoPro stick thing. I was curious to see if it could do 360. That was the main thing, because it was like I was just wondering if you could do like a 360 render. So let's just see if we can do that. So in the camera, can we change the... No, we're obviously in Octane land, which is everything's slightly different. I might have to stop the video because I'm just a bit unfamiliar with how to do the camera settings on the... Will it let us? Perspective. Panoramic. Well, that's pretty novel. In terms of... I don't know many... I don't think in pose shot you can do a 360. So that's actually makes that kind of useful, because it's the sort of thing... My thing was... if you're doing like a driving thing and you thought and you got like a, because the problem with trying to stitch the driving plates, this is my big idea, right? Okay, so which I don't know if it's still, I don't know 100% if it's going to work, is basically with driving plates where you have like a multiple camera array on top of a car, and and then you try and stitching those together in the three. It's impossible if you're in a town, because you have like lampposts that are really close and skyscrapers that are really far away. So you'll never get that 360 image to converge properly on both the foreground and the background without splitting into bits. And so the idea being is that, well, if you could regenerate the whole thing as a Gaussian splat and render out a 360, then it will converge. I mean, you have other issues of the Gaussian splat, like the floaters and all the rest of it. But it was, yeah, I was just, maybe we can turn the cube round. Would that work? 180. There we go. Now it's the right way around. Although it'd be useful to see it in this view. I mean, we might be able to put both views on at the same time. Can we? Am I going to break it now? I was quite interested to see that they have. Oh no, can't do it. I don't think. Quite interested to see that that you can have. Oh yeah. Okay, I think I'll stop the video there. Yeah, I think I'll stop the video.